Hey, welcome to Mama Mandala. I'm Hagar. I'm glad you're here. How are you feeling? How is your body? Take a moment. Take a moment. Why not take a moment? You're here already. Take a moment to feel into it. You can let your eyes soften or your eyes stay open. You can let them close. You can allow them to soften to the space between and check in. How are your feet feeling on the earth? If you are standing, if you are sitting, how are your legs? How are your hips? Take a deep breath in. And notice the way that the lower part of your body is connecting to the ground right now. We need the ground right now. This video comes at you post-election in the US, and the feeling might not be easy in your body. Deep breath in. Notice your hips and the way that your hips connect to your waist. Exhale slowly and feel into your spine, into the undulating, waving nature of your spine as it rises from your hips and moves all the way up your torso and connects to your brain, to your skull, to your head. Deep breath in. Feel your face and notice if there's any tension in your face, and if there is, soften it as you exhale slowly. Inhale deeply and feel the whole front of your body, your chest, the front of your shoulders, your belly, your rib cage. If you're feeling like you are in a cage, breathe a little bit more deeply and bring more intentional spaciousness to your system. Breath fills you with the space that you need right now in order to feel into what is happening in yourself and in the world around you, not bypassing it, making room for it, allowing it to move in and out through the crevices inside of you into your heart-mind spaces. Exhale slowly and let the whole body feel the embrace of your intentionality and your presence in this moment. Inhale. If your eyes are closed, allow them to open, and whether you're seated or standing, reach your arms all the way up. And with an exhalation, circle the arms and lower them back down. And wherever you are, however it is that you are experiencing yourself and the world, make room for it. Inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale slowly and lower your arms down through a circle, reminding ourselves that we are cycling through some things in the world and in ourselves, and not all of them are beautiful and easy. Inhale, reach your arms up. But the poetic heart knows how to make beauty even in the most devastating situations. Exhale and reach your arms slowly through your sides and back to your sides. And now with intentionality, we're going to call our energy into ourselves. So you're going to call your energy in, very slow and gentle movement as you bring a tone to the back of the throat. Very simple movement. Inhale and reach your arms just a little bit out through your sides, not even all the way up to the sides to 90, but a little bit more towards 45. And then exhale and bring the energy back into yourselves. And as you breathe in, as you inhale, call yourself in as you reach your arms out. And as you exhale with a contraction of the muscles of your abdomens, lower the arms, and with your arms, bring yourself back into yourself. Now, we also know that we are not separate from our environment, right? Inhale and reach your arms out to the sides just a little bit. So let yourself be supported. I feel the support of the air as I lift my arms up. And exhale, bring yourself back in with that deep and gentle contraction of your abdominal region with your exhalation. One more like that. Arms to the side when you inhale with a tone in the back of the throat. So there's a resonance sound and there's a resonance to your presence. Can you hear it? Can you feel it? Exhale and lower the arms back by your sides and inhale. Let's do that forward. Turn your palms in toward you and inhale. Reach your arms forward to a little bit above 45 and exhale. Lower your arms and bring them back as if you're bringing yourself back in, back home, back into yourself, calling yourself in. If you're feeling scattered, inhale. Reach your arms out. And we're reaching, we're lengthening, we're touching the environment. Exhale. And we bring ourselves within an environment. Home. Inhale and reach your arms up. Less than halfway up, right? And exhale, bring it back into yourself. And both ways of the breath have a way to connect us within. Inhale, reach your arms out. And as we connect ourselves within, this is not closing ourselves off to the world. Exhale and bring it back. But it's defining some way for us to live within our own skin, to be within ourselves, to call ourselves home. Turn your palms forward and reach your arms back, up a little bit. It's going to be a little bit less than 45 when you reach it back, most likely. And exhale, bring your arms back to be by your sides. And it's all through the tone in the back of the throat, all through Ujjayi breath, triumphant breath. Inhale and reach your arms back. And the triumph is that you're here and you're moving and it's gentle movement. Exhale, bring yourself back. So with that gentleness, you're also calling in a gentle quality to how you're being with yourself and me, and hopefully with others too. Arms back with your inhale and exhale back so that we can know when to turn on the fierceness. The gentleness isn't to eliminate our ferocity and our intensity, because we're going to need that. Inhale, reach your arms back one more time. And exhale, bring it back. Reach your arms up to 45, out to the sides. Inhale, and then reach it a little bit back if that feels okay with you. And as you open up through the chest, engage your abdominal regions. Pull your ribs a little bit more towards the center. Wow, this is a big breath. And then exhale. Wrap your arms around you and bring yourself back in. Almost like you're hugging yourself, because you are. Inhale and open up the arms out wide. Open up through the chest, but engage the abdominal region with the ribs moving towards each other just a little bit. It's not a ton. And exhale. Wrap your arms around you, maybe other arm on top. And maybe there's now a little bit of an internal, a little bit of a rounding in the back. Two more. Inhale, open the arms out to the sides. Open up through the chest. Deep engagement in your abdominal region. And then exhale, wrap your arms around. First arm on top. Give yourself that sweet and loving, receptive hug. And inhale, open it up again. Arms out to the sides. And exhale, wrap your arms around your other arm on top. Bring it back to center. Inhale, open the arms out. And with an exhalation, wrap the left arm, I'll mirror you, left arm on top, and wrap your arms around you. So this is eagle pose. And you're bringing yourself in, you're gathering your parts, calling yourself home. Deep breath in, right here with eagle arms. And if this is too much for you, you can just keep one arm on top of the other without all the wrapping. So a little bit of a crossing of your elbows. With your next exhalation, keep your arms like this. From the bottom elbow, push up into the top and bend deeply through your knees. Hips reach back, chest goes forward, and inhale. Stand up tall. The arms stay the same. And exhale, bend your knees, hips back, and chest goes a little bit forward. And inhale, up to stand. All through the tone in the back of the throat. Exhale, bend the knees. Utkatasana. Now as you stand up on your inhale, open the arms out to the sides. And exhale, other arm on top. So right arm on top. Eagle arms, deep breath in. The arms push a little bit into each other. There's going to be a little bit of a pushing, a little bit of resistance, right? Hopefully a lot. A little bit of, there's going to be conflict. We're going to face difficult situations. The next 4 years are not going to be necessarily the easiest, but we don't know what they're going to be like. So we're going to stay open and receptive, and we're going to keep calling ourselves home to what matters to us. And hopefully what matters to us is more than just our own selves, right? But here is the opportunity to be with yourself so that you can also be there for others and for purposes greater than your own. With your next exhalation, bend your knees, bottom elbow pushes up into the top. And inhale, stand up tall. Legs are strong. As you bend your knees and straighten your knees with your breath, the exhalation takes us down. Pull your legs towards each other, but also push them apart. So there's an engagement. Inhale, stand up. As you pull your legs in and push them out. And spread your toes and keep your feet anchored into the earth. Exhale, bend the knees in a way that makes your foundation solid so that you're not leaning to one side or the other. Inhale, stand up tall. And exhale, bend your knees. So your foundation is strong. Your awareness and your relationship with yourself right now is strengthening. Inhale, stand up and open the arms out to the sides. And exhale, release your arms. Stand on your left leg and lift your right leg up. We're going to put the right leg up in tree pose, in vrikshasana. So the foot to the inside of the thigh, hands together in front of the heart. And you can stand next to a wall and put your hand on the wall if you would like, if you feel the need for it. You can also lean against the wall if you need to, so that the balance doesn't become the thing that stops you. Hands come together in front of your heart, and the breath is full and deep. The foot and the thigh press into each other. And you can keep your hands in front of your heart. You can open the arms out to the sides with your elbows bent, so you're more cactus-like, you're more like a Joshua tree, or you can reach your arms all the way up and grow tall and rooted at the same time, right? That's what we're going to need to do. And the tree calls itself home, and part of what the tree needs in order to call itself home is its scatteredness. So it grows roots into the earth, and it grows branches that reach in many directions, right? And it also has some trees, leaves that if they fall off the tree, they nourish the soul, and fruit that when it falls off the tree, it nourishes the soul, the soul. It does. It nourishes the soul. It nourishes the soil and the roots. Exhale and release your legs. Stand on your right leg and lift your left leg up. Foot to the inner thigh. Press the foot and the thigh into each other. Hands together in front of the heart. Breath slow and deep and grounded and brings you into presence. And when the fruit falls, and when the leaves scatter, and when the seeds scatter, when the flowers send their pollen out, this is a way for the tree, as it calls itself home and nourishes its environment, it also creates the possibility of next, of more, of recursion, of continuation. And you can do whatever you'd like with your arms to the sides like a cactus. Keep the hands together. You can let them dance around. You can reach your arms up. Grow tall as you lengthen your spine, and consciously lengthen your spine both down through your tail into your standing leg and down into the sole of the foot, and also up all the way through the crown of your head. The breath is deep and slow and full. And with your next exhalation, you can release your leg, release your arms, and shake it out a little bit if you'd like, if you need to, if that feels good. Do the trees scattering as its way of continuation, which can tell you also then something about your own self, right? We're going to bring now the right foot outside of the left knee with the foot flexed. So spread your toes and flex the foot, and then bend your standing leg knee and reach your hips back. And you can stay right here. You can bring your forearms to your right shin, and you can also, if this is too much, stay standing like that and put your hands against the wall or on a chair or on a table. Hips are going to go back as the chest goes forward. And if you'd like to go further and deeper and take it further and deeper without falling, hopefully, you can bring your hands down to the floor. And also, if you fall, that's also a part of it. The tree that falls in the forest, keep breathing, nourishes the life of the forest. So much life grows through the dead log, the dead tree, the fallen one. Breathe slow and deep. You can put a hand or a forearm against the right foot so that the foot and whatever part of your arm or hand press into each other, and bend your left knee and reach your hips back. Keep breathing nice and slow, deep breaths. And then to come up and out of it, try to keep your foot where it is. So that's going to be actually better for your knee. Stand up and then release the leg and shake it out. Sometimes when we try to come out of this pose, because it's a hip opener, and the position of the hip can affect the knee in such a way that if you come out of it when you're folded forward, it can be a little bit too hard on the knee. So I recommend doing it that way. Bring your left foot, here we go, to the outside of your right knee. And breathe as you bend your standing leg knee, and take your time. Reach your hips back and your chest forward and go slow. Again, you can put your hands on a chair, on a table, on a wall. You can lean your forearms onto your left shin. Breathe. You can put your hands on blocks or on a stool, or bring your hands all the way down to the floor and breathe. Slow inhalation and a mindful exhalation. We call ourselves in, we bring ourselves home, we strengthen, but we also open. Bring your forearm or your hand to the sole of your left foot, if you'd like, and push the foot into that resistance. A part of the resistance is going to be finding a way to resist the concepts that are oppressive and closed-minded and harmful. And I don't know about you, but a part of my work is going to try to figure out within myself, how do I move with nuance around the resistance and within the resistance, so that what I'm trying to avoid is alienating people. So the openness is needed, but the boundaries are necessary. If we do this pose without boundaries, without strength, without flexing the foot, this is why I like to give you something to push against, whether it's a hand or a forearm. It can be a little dangerous or a lot dangerous for your knee, for your hip. So there needs to be strength, particularly in poses that are very opening. So now you're going to need to gather strength as you come up. Inhale. And then release that leg and shake it out, right? So always playing with opposites. How do we find openness and create boundaries? How do we make solid, strong gathering of our energy without alienating others, right? It's always going to be a little bit of a play. We're going to take the right leg on top, bend both knees, and bring the right leg over the left leg, so the knee is over the knee. And the right foot is going to be on the floor on the outside of the left foot, right? And then bend, sink a little deep into your knees. So the knees push into each other a little bit. The bottom knee pushes forward into the top knee. And the top knee hugs it a little bit in, right? It's kind of like you need to pee. And again, you can do this by leaning your body against the wall or holding onto the wall so that the balance is not what's stopping you from doing this. Come back up, inhale, and then shake it out. Circle your hips around, and let's do the other side. Left leg, right? Left leg over your right, so bend your right knee. I'm mirroring you, so I'm always, what am I doing? So right foot right now, no, left foot right now outside of your right knee, and the right knee bends deep, and the left knee hugs it, pulls it. There's a connection. Can you connect deeply inside yourself in these difficult times, in this difficult moment? Gather yourself so that the scatteredness of panic, I'm saying what I need to hear, right? I'm not preaching. I'm saying it because all of that stuff is stuff that I need to work on. Like, how do I not panic and ground myself and gather myself? I have children, I have to take care of them. Inhale, come up. And what are the principles that are holding you in center in this time? So I'm thinking a lot about resisting Trump culture is kindness. How do I bring more kindness to the world? We're going to attempt. You can do the previous thing that we just did, or you can wrap the right leg over your left leg. So bend your left knee, take the leg on top, wrap it around, bring your foot behind the calf, arms out to the side, and left arm over right arm for eagle arms. So the right leg is on top and the left arm is on top. Try to bring your elbows close towards your knee. Breathe slowly. This is eagle. Garuda. Breathe. And the eagle takes an expansive view on the world. Inhale, come up and out and shake it out, right? We gather ourselves, but we don't leave out a broader perspective that includes other voices other than ourselves and the echo chambers that we're in. On your right leg, stand, bend the right knee, lift the left leg up, wrap your leg around, bring your foot behind calf, open the arms to the sides, breathe in, and then wrap right arm over left for eagle arms as you bring your elbows towards your knee and breathe. Slow, deep breaths. Expansive view. Broad perspective, clear boundaries. Messy human. Right? You're not perfect. We're not perfect. Inhale, come up. Release it, reach it, shake it out. Make room for yourself where you are. If you have time, you can have a moment all the way on your back. If you have less, we're going to sit for a quick moment, just a quick one. And you can stay standing for the closing moment. We're going to take the hands and bring your, I'm not mirroring you. Bring your right thumb behind your left thumb and then cross the arm over and bring your hands, let them rest over your heart and let your eyes close. This is Garuda Mudra, the mudra of the eagle. I'll show you again in case you need to see it from up close. The right, I'm not mirroring you, right thumb behind left. I'll show it this way. Right thumb behind left. Wrap it, cross it, and then have your hand over your heart. Slow breath. Slow exhale. Broad view. Conscious, intentional being. Stay here for as long as you can, as long as you like, and I'll see you soon. I'm so grateful to have had this moment with you. Put a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Go over to mamamandala.com, subscribe to our mailing list for musings and inspirational, in-depth exploration of yoga, myth, and beyond. Okay, thank you so much. Share it with your friends. Namaste.